doTERRA offers 2 essential oil blends to help people to focus. The first one is called InTune Focus Blend, and then there's also Thinker Focus Blend for children. So in this video, we're going to go over what's in each of these blends and a bunch of different ways that you can use these essential oils to help yourself and your family to focus. Thinker Focus Blend is one of the 7 blends in doTERRA's Kids collection, and Thinker was formulated to help children to think, calm down, get focused and centered, and help them with their schoolwork or sitting down to do tasks. The Kids collection, I think, is fantastic. So these are different blends that have different purposes, and they come in roller bottles. So that means that the essential oils are in here, but they are diluted down with a carrier oil. So these are diluted down to like a dilution that's safe for children to use on their skin. I use the Kids collection on myself though, so I think they're wonderful. So I know a lot of adults are in love with a lot of the Kids blends. I might just reapply more often because it's diluted a little bit more than another roller bottle that I might use on myself, but it's still fantastic. Thinker Focus Blend contains peppermint, clementine, rosemary, and vetiver. So I've already done a video all about rosemary essential oil and focus, and I'm going to be doing a video soon in a couple days about citrus and mint essential oils and focus. But you might not be familiar with what vetiver is. Vetiver is a grass plant. It has very, very deep roots that go down feet, and the essential oil is distilled from those roots. So it has a very earthy, musty, and kind of deep aroma to it, and it's very calming and very, very relaxing. Now I think doTERRA has done a really good job of balancing out the vetiver with the other 3 essential oils, so it doesn't smell entirely like vetiver, but I do find using Thinker to be a much more calming experience than using InTune Focus Blend. I think putting vetiver in a focus blend for children is brilliant on doTERRA's part. It's often kids, they have difficulty, they have so much energy, they're high energy, and they have trouble just sitting down and containing that energy and focusing. So how would you use it? So these are meant for skin application, so just wearing it I find really helps. So for support with thinking, I would put it on the wrists, maybe the temples, or the neck. These are the temples. I would put it on the temples too. Sometimes I like, in between the eyes, back of the neck, center of the chest. There's a lot of places that you can roll it on. You can just smell it from the bottle too. Or you can do what I like to call the superstar after the Saturday Night Live sketch. So you would just roll some on your hands, put it together, and then you just use your hands to cover your nose and take some deep breaths. And this is a fantastic way to get a very fast response for your emotions and your nervous system. Actually, you're kind of turning your hands into a mini diffuser, and you can rub it on yourself. As the essential oil soaks into your skin, it will be dispersed throughout your bloodstream. You can put it in your hair if you have longer hair, and then the aromas will waft around as well. You can also, if you're wearing a mask, use your mask in the same way as your hands to have like a little diffuser space right around your nose. So to do that, I would either apply it to my face or roll it on the inside of the mask before I put it on, and then you're breathing in those very focusing aromas. It's probably fair to say that InTune Focus Blend was in one of my very first doTERRA orders. When I became a doTERRA customer, it was probably about a year and a half after I had my very first concussion. And then a few months after becoming a doTERRA customer, I got a second major concussion. So I have leaned on InTune Focus Blend a lot in my life. InTune Focus Blend contains amyris, patchouli, frankincense, lime, ylang ylang, sandalwood, and Roman chamomile essential oils. I'd say that it smells the most like frankincense and sandalwood and patchouli though. Now, InTune does come in a roller bottle, but when you open it up, it's actually not diluted. Now, basically all of doTERRA's roller bottles are diluted down with the coconut oil, and you can just apply it on the skin. It's pre-diluted, it's safe to use, but InTune is for some reason one of the ones that is just the pure essential oil. So if you're using it and rolling it just straight onto your skin, I find the aroma is really strong, and it's actually probably a lot stronger than what you actually need to get an effect. So what I do is I take an empty essential oil bottle. I think this used to be a frankincense bottle, and I open up my roller bottle, open up the top of this, decant the pure essential oil in the empty bottle, and then I use my InTune roller bottle to create a diluted roller bottle. So for myself, if I'm making a roller bottle blend that's for supporting my thinking or maybe for emotional support, I find a good ballpark to start with is maybe 15 to 20 drops. And you can always put that much in. You would then fill it up with an oil, like a fractionated coconut oil, an avocado oil, almond oil, grapeseed, jojoba, whatever you got. And if it's not strong enough and you try it, you can always add more afterwards. If you're making an InTune roller bottle for school-age kids, I would probably do about half those drops. So maybe 7 to 10 drops would be a good amount to start with. But again, start with less. Depends on your kid size too. If they're small, use less. If they're larger, you can use more, you know? Ways that you can use InTune. So I actually covered most of the ways you can use InTune when I talked about Thinker at the beginning of the video. So if you can't remember, go back and have a look. But with InTune, since I have decanted the oil blend into this empty roller bottle, I can actually also diffuse InTune, which is going in my diffuser right back there. So this is a wonderful way if I'm sitting down in a room working on something to help me to focus. I just diffuse it instead of applying it to myself. And if you're in a room, like maybe if you're a parent with kids who are trying to do school from home while you're working from home, then the InTune will benefit both of you. This video is part of a series that I'm doing all about focusing and getting stuff done. So have a look around for the other videos if you would like to find out more about this topic. Some of the videos are essential oil themed, and then others are just about general psychology and some time management tips.